On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player. Next man up mentality, though. It does shrink there. And before we tip...
Hey, Brian, you could say the...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, B.A., in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, the foundation of this team, Middleton and Giannis, the 3 and the 4. Drew Holiday out there with Wesley Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Pass to Matthews. Paul against Holiday. Here's Middleton. Hauled in by Paul.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Antetokounmpo against Crowder. Antetokounmpo, right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. And Chris Middleton, a great three-point shooter. But he's got a deadly mid-range game as well, Grant.
Middleton is just flat out a shooter. Can pull up from anywhere on the floor. If you give him the mid-range, he'll take it and punish you.
Booker finds Paul. Back to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
You know, not every player can make that kind of a pass. I mean, Paul makes it look easy, but it takes really tremendous vision and timing to execute that.
Here's Antetokounmpo. On target from about 13 feet.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Bridges passes to Paul. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Crowder with a steal. Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And no good. But close on that one. So he'll shoot 2 now.
That's his first personal.
That's on Brook Lopez.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And he makes both free throws. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Here's Matthews. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Bridges with it. Middleton covering. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Holiday against Paul with the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
And the shot goes. Crowder's got 6 points.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Antetokounmpo is doubled, and we're going to have a jump ball. And so here's Phoenix. Up top, Crowder. He's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Timeout call, Milwaukee.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Allen, he's checked in for the Bucks. A quick shot there. It's off target. Tipped. And Aiden gets it to go. He has 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Pass to Lopez. Outside Holiday. Over Paul. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
So it's Phoenix now. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And Clark, you look at how Holiday has attacked on offense. He's got much more selective with his spots.
To me, B.A., he's just more comfortable offensively. He's always been aggressive, but he's got a confidence to him now that is allowing him to really put the pedal to the metal offensively. I think something just clicked for him when he was with the Pelicans.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Paul against Allen for 3. Booker. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Timeout called. Milwaukee.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Craig is checked in for Devin Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Bridges. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
2 points. That one goes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Allen finds Antetokounmpo. That shot off the mark.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Payne on the bounce. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez.
Substitution for the Suns.
Nora comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Connaughton in for Allen. And the Suns also making a change. Shamet's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. To the inside. That one's good for 2.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And he's always been a coach on the floor. Chris Paul is a communicator.
With anything, whether it's business, work.
And CP3 never shy, Grant.
Never shy indeed. Always holding himself and his teammates accountable.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
On the court right now for the Suns, JaVale McGee out there with Johnson. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Campaign. And it's Shaman in at the 2.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
And Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Portis' shot is off. And Phoenix has possession. Down low. Johnson inside. That's Ibaka defending. They get the rebound. Here's the second effort. And it's laid in by McGee. McGee's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
This Bucks team is arguably the most talented in franchise history. At the same time, the East has gotten tougher. So the Bucks are looking to improvise. Giannis said, quote, "We're getting better, trying new things, changing our schemes. That's something we think is going to help us." Brian?
Using the regular season to experiment, Allie. Interesting. Thank you. Pass to Ibaka. And the layup is good off the glass. Ibaka's got his first bucket in this one.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Outside Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Holiday from long range. The shot off that time. And Phoenix the other way now. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And the three-pointer goes.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
For Milwaukee, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He's always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
Here's Craig. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul. At the line for the Suns, Torrey Craig, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Craig. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Ibaka. Middleton is checked in for Nora. And it's Allen in for Connaughton. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Ayton, he's checked in for McGee. Bridges comes in for Johnson. Booker, he's checked in for Shaman. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. And the Suns with possession. They've got a 13-2 run going. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, He takes full advantage.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Rebounded by Lopez.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Holiday from long range. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews checked in. Crowder, he's checked in for the Suns. Here's Ayton. He has 6. Booker finds Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Lopez can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot. Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Middleton, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. Huge run right now for him, going 19-2. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Bridges has got 9.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Antetokounmpo is doubled. Goes back up. Oh, rejected by Ayton. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Basket's good. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength. Has really been a factor in his overall development.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And so the ball out of bounds. Antetokounmpo touched it last. "36 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. An open look for Booker. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Matthews misses.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Matthews. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. And he makes it.
A decent contest there by the defense, but Lopez, unbothered, unfazed.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Suns on top, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Things were going Phoenix's way from the beginning. They launched into a 6-0 run with an impressive effort on both ends of the floor. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Giannis plays the 4 with Lopez in the middle. Matthews and Middleton on the wing, and it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy. And, you know, when Giannis takes a shot, the defense wins if it's a shot outside of the paint. They want him taking jumpers.
Booker. Here's Ayton. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Shoots over Bridges. That one off the back iron and out.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Antetokounmpo against Paul. Yep, that one's good. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points in the quarter. You know, Clark, with Giannis, it's impossible to keep him out of the paint.
Well, once he gets in there, it's too late. I mean, fortunately, he knows that's his strength, and he butters his bread in there. Still, sometimes he'll bail out a team with that jump shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, BA. Chris Middleton, a multiple All-Star, yet always seems like he flies under the radar. Coach Bud said with how steady and subtle his game is, both defensively and offensively, he's a heck of a player that sometimes I think is underappreciated. But guys, I'd offer not by his teammates.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And Crowder with the jam.
Oh, man. Exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Crowder with a steal. Left side Booker. Beyond the arc. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Well, Booker can just bury you from the arc if you let him. He's a pretty efficient range shooter.
Will it go? And the Bucks miss again. Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. Pass to Ayton. Floats one up. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
The 15-footer. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage junk there.
Bridges passes to Ayton. That one drops for him. Ayton's got 12 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks miss again.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Basket counts. He's got 12.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Crowder. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Middleton. Pass to Matthews. And here's Holiday from behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Allen in for Matthews. And a new group getting ready for the Suns. McGee, he's checked in for Ayton. Johnson comes in for Crowder. Shamet, he's checked in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. And it's Phoenix's ball.
2 minutes.
They picked up 11 straight.
2 minutes.
Payne on the bounce. And a nice finish on the layup.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
From 15 feet away. Rebounded by Johnson. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. The 3-ball. He drops it from range.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Outside Holiday. Over Payne. They get it back. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Johnson.
Milwaukee foul. That's his second personal foul.
Connaughton, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a change for the Suns. Craig's checked in. And it's Phoenix's ball. Big time run continues here. 16-0. Shutting it down. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Pass to Connaughton. Shoots over Johnson. Misses off the right iron. The Suns have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter.
Bucks foul. That's his third.
Hill, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Second team foul.
And Phoenix has possession. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to McGee. Shoots over Allen. And McGee with the stuff.
Boy, for a 7-footer, he's got really good bounce, does JaVale McGee, and doing a nice job working on the glass there.
Here's Connaughton. Over Craig. The rebound by Shamet. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 13.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Hill. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And so it's Phoenix, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Phoenix, they've got Landry Shamet, JaVale McGee out there with Bismack Biyombo. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Payne in at the point.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Phoenix has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Shamet. The rebound by the Bucks.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Back to Payne. And George Hill picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
The Bucks making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Craig on the wing. Back to Biyombo. 6 to shoot.
Bucks foul. Javon Carter.
And the Suns making a change here. Holiday is checked in.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Aaron Holiday.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Shamet. Sinks the tray. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And Biyombo with the block.
And this is something Biyombo excels in. Timing and blocking shots.
And George Hill picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Matthews checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Payton's checked in for Payne. Milwaukee on D. Here's Shamet. Hits a three-pointer. Shamet's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Shot's good by Connaughton. Connaughton's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Biyombo. Holiday with the ball. 5 to shoot. There's the three. And the Suns get another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
The Bucks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And that one's good.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Outside Holiday from 8 feet, and the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Back to Payton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Always a decent playmaker. Grant Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone.
The first free throw is good.
Elfrid Payton is known primarily for his playmaking ability. The way he moves the ball is exactly what you want from your point guard.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nora. So he gets them both. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Ibaka. Here's Matthews. He's covered by Holiday. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Craig with a steal. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Now Biyombo.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
One other thing they've done very well is getting out in transition. They're running at every opportunity.
Boy, the upside of Biyombo is impressive. An undersized center who makes up for it with really great heart, especially on defense.
So hits one and misses one at the line. Up top Carter, guarded by Payton. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good, a bit long that time.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Pass to Holiday. Outside Payton, 5 on the clock. From 13, kept alive, and the bucket is good.
You know it's true. No substitute for hard work on the offensive boards, and that's what Biyombo's doing there. Always a threat to peel off those offensive oranges.
And you look at Serge Ibaka's defense. I mean, still solid overall. Not the rim protector, though, that he once was.
And you know, Grant, with Ibaka on defense, for a while he was one of the best shot blockers in the league.
I mean, he still changes shots just as he blocked them. He's also more disciplined on leaving his feet. I mean, he can still turn a few shots away every so often.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Payton passes to Craig. To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Carter from outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for DeAndre Ayton.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances, stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Norris checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Connaughton. Here's Craig. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Inside. Payton's shot is good.
Really like seeing Payton operate inside. I mean, showing once again that he's got the total package.
That'll be a 5-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
First one falls. No good on the second free throw. And here is Hill to halt the run. It's rebounded by Biyombo. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Holiday with the ball. Now Carter defending. Holiday doubled up. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth. This one for 3. And he stays with it. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everybody.